going to be hard to sing. Leshana tova tikatehu, Leshana tova tikatehu, Leshana tova tikatehu.
It is really nice to see you. I think I can see you. Does anyone realize we have all new chairs in here?
Yeah.
The new windows?
Yeah.
It's nice to feel the sun, isn't it? So this is a really wonderful service. I look forward to our family service every year. Of course, Cantor and I, we welcome in Andy Simons, who is, I don't know, he told me about 5 different communities he's already been to. It's like at-home calls for your doctor visit.
I did Tashlich with Armand and Lori in their backyard.
Yeah. So he's been to, he's trying to get around. If we were in Jerusalem, you would be in like 6 different communities,
That's
right?
the beauty of it, right?
Yeah. So,
Jewish fluid.
but we really look forward to the service. It's of course open to the community, but this is for the kids, but also for the parents too, just to get a little taste of the holiday. I get to try out some stories, and you get to experience those stories. Hopefully they turn out okay. And we have Andy, we're gonna do our traditional prayers, including our shofar and all the different blessings. So our prayer book here, our Rosh Hashanah Machzor, we call it. We're gonna turn to page 3. And if there's some brave adults, they can do this, but any kids that feel compelled, this is the time where we spin around. Okay, so if you want, you can stand up, and we're going to do a special song about the turning of the year. But don't get dizzy, okay? We have some barf bags somewhere in the back. That's what would happen with my kids. They want to keep.
We'll give out some Dramamine.
Yeah, we have Dramamine, exactly. That's better, okay. So we'll invite anyone who feels called, it can be adults if you'd like to rise, and we're going to turn.
Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way.
All right, anyone get dizzy? Anyone need some Dramamine? We got some in the back. Okay, we need some good readers. Do we have any good young readers here? Come on up. Yeah.
Make it a little higher.
We can have another one. Anyone else? Yeah, come on up.
That's better, right. It's a little low.
And we're on the page number 3, so stand up over here. Okay, why don't you read the first 2 there?
Today's Rosh Hashanah, the first day of the Jewish New Year. Today we have a chance to start again.
Today we can think about our last year and all the things that have happened. We grow taller and stronger. We learned new skills and made new friends. We celebrated birthdays and holidays.
Excellent. And you can come back to the last one.
Today we can thank God for all the wonderful things that happened since the last Rosh Hashanah.
Excellent. Great job. Oh my God, I didn't know you were so strong. So let's think back to our last year. The Jewish year started this time last year. Think about any kind of special things that happened to you. If you learned something new, if you read a good book, if you made a new friend, if you went on a nice trip together, if anything really special happened to your family, maybe you had a new cousin or a niece or nephew or a grandbaby. Linda over here is smiling. Linda, did anything happen with you this year? A new grandbaby, wonderful. Any other people have anything special? Yeah. 2 new cats. Now, what are your cats' names? Chatulim, we call them, yep. Ellie and Coco. Coco must be after the movie Coco, right? Or it's a brown cat, I imagine. Okay, anything else? Parents can give some over here too. Yes, in the back. A new dog? Oh yeah, what's the doggy's name? Rocky. Oh, I'm from Philadelphia. I like Rocky, okay. Any other special things? You know, no one made a new friend this year? No one read a good book or watch a good movie or have a new TV show? Anyone go to Taylor Swift concert? No one? Must be someone here. I know she sells about 1 billion tickets. So we're going to continue with our holiday. We're going to rise as community together on page number 6 for the Baruch Hu, our call of community.
La 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 la.
Everyone say, shh. Let's put it all together. Shh. Shma. Shma means to listen. We're going to listen. Put your hands to your ears. Listen around. What's in each other's hearts, what's in the world. We really need to listen to each other. Page 8, we have the Shema. Some people close their eyes.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You may be seated. I need another really good reader. It's a shorter one. Anyone want to come up to be a reader? Yeah, come on, we need it. Perfect. Oh, you can do it as a team. Perfect. So we're on page 8 in the middle. We have a lot of names for God. One of the names is Adonai. Okay, so we're going to read over here. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Just this, and this is Adonai. So it's a hard one. You can read it together. Right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
You should love.
you should love. Sorry. You should love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How do you love God with all your heart? What do you think? What can you do? And you can help if anyone has any ideas.
You can say prayers.
To say prayers. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, what about with all of your soul? What do you think?
You can do what you do to celebrate meaningful.
You can do meaningful celebrations. I love. Now this is the hard thing. What does it mean, all your might? Huh? Like might, your strength. What do you think?
Like you should do it whenever like even if you're not like having a good day.
Ooh, okay. She said, remind me of your name one more time. Allison said, even when you're not having a good day, to still be nice and still do things. That's the nicest answer I ever heard in my whole life. I love that. Sometimes it's maybe doing things, noticing things around us. You guys can sit down. Great job. Anyone help anyone out this year? Opening a door, help your parents, maybe clean your room. I want to just do a quick survey. How many of the kids here cleaned their room? Oh yes, we got a good cleaner there. You guys are. You can come over. We need some help here sometime. So. We got a lot of good cleaners here. I love it. Okay. All right, we're going to continue with our blessing for our children on page number 10. So if you have a grandparent, parent, or whoever you're here with you, and if you are an adult child and you have your parents here, this also counts. And we're going to do the ancient blessing. So if you guys could rise, and we put our hands on our family's head, adults or children, and we say, Yismechu Elohim Kisara Rivka Rachel Valeah Ephraim Vimenashe. May God make you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, Leah, Ephraim, and Menashe. And we say, may you be who you're going to be. And now the words on the bottom of page 10, and maybe I'll have Cantor come up. You want to help me with the priestly blessing? Oh, sure. Okay, and anyone who wants to make our special V, this is passed down for thousands of years. If you can do it, that means that you are a Kohen, a priest. Or at least you have some in your genetics. May God bless you and keep you. May God watch over you in kindness. May God grant you a life of good health, joy, and peace, and we say Amen. We're going to need some helpers in just a second to open our ark, so if any of the kids want to come up. And we're actually going to turn back to page 9 on the other page. Okay? Oh, first we need to open up the doors. If you want to open these up, this can hold this, and it's going to come back to this Velcro right now. Don't pinch your fingers. Ellie, if you want to do the other side, we're going to push this in like this. Okay. All right, so let's open our ark. So just pull the curtains. Oh, you guys are great. Okay. So we're going to do a special prayer called Avinu Malkeinu. And this prayer is about God, we think about God as a parent. And a parent is someone who loves us unconditionally, who's always there for us. And so we're going to sing the special song for Rosh Hashanah and Avinu Malkeinu. So we're going to pass around the Torahs. We're going to bring them. What do we do with the Torah? Do we toss it in the air?
Yeah.
Do we throw it on the ground?
Absolutely.
We tug it tight, just like it was someone in your own family. We hold it nice and tight. We have different types of Torahs. We have Torahs that are that look like this, and we have Torahs that are soft Torahs. So you can have either one, whichever one you like.
Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Ha'olam Omed. Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Ha'olam Omed. Al HaTorah, Al Avodah, Al Gemilut Hasadim. Al HaTorah, Al Avodah, Al Gemilut Hasadim. Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Ha'olam Omed. Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Al Shloshah Devarim, Ha'olam Omed. Al HaTorah, Al Avodah, Al Gemilut Hasadim. Al HaTorah, Al Avodah, Al Gemilut Hasadim. It is a tree of life to them that are fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that are fast to it, all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that are fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that are fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. It's Chaim Him, V'machazeh Kippah, V'torah Merusha,
Have the kids come down over here if you want. Anyone who wants to sit down here on the bima. And Eli, no worries, just make yourself at home. Take this camera. Okay, yeah, it works. It's all right. Here, I guess. All right, you guys are doing real well. Now, if you sit over there, is it okay? Can you see me over here? I'm going to come all the way over here. All right, I want you to,
Testing, 1,
well,
2,
we
3.
need some more
Testing, 1,
spaces over
2.
here. Okay. All right, we're going to try this down here. I can come and see you. Oh my gosh, I don't want to step on anyone. How are you guys doing today? So nice to see you. Did you have anyone go to school? Have a nice day at school? This is such a special. What's that? Oh, you're very lucky then. So we're going to tell a story about a special garden. Anyone really like flowers and trees? And what else do we have in a garden? Tell me some things. Fruits and vegetables, yeah. Animals. What kind of animals do you think we're going to see? Some butterflies. Oh my God, I love this garden already. What else? What is it? Squirrels, yeah. A lot of squirrels around here. Some food. Ooh, well, we already had the vegetables of the, maybe we even have some bees and honey, yeah. Hummingbirds. Anyone seen a hummingbird in Buffalo before? Yeah, if you can actually put a special feeder and they actually come over here. I can't believe it. You think of hummingbirds as like in the Caribbean or something. So this special garden was the nicest garden there ever was. And we have a special name for this garden. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called the Garden of Eden. Has anyone heard of the Garden of Eden? This was a very, very special place when God was creating the world. God created the most special garden that was the most beautiful you could ever imagine. And it had all of the things we heard, the trees and the grass and the butterflies and the animals and the hummingbirds. And we didn't even put it had every type of animal you could imagine, every type of bug, every type of thing in this world. And there was a beautiful river, a couple of rivers that had wonderful fish in it. It was so relaxing and wonderful. So at the very beginning, at the beginning of creation, God created all the different, oh my God, we have a tiger over here, I love it. That sounds just like the garden, actually. So God created all the different types of animals and plants, and it was this special place. And inside this place, God put the first human being, Adam. You heard of Adam before?
Yes.
And Adam had a lot of time on his hand, and he walked around, and he saw, and he spent a lot of time in the garden. And after a little while, if you've ever even been to a special place, even if it's Disney World, if you go enough, it can get a little boring. So we went around, and at a certain point, it stopped being so special for him. Well, along came, do you know who Adam was, the next person we're talking about? Who comes next? Eve, Chaya, right? Chava. So Eve came into the garden and had never seen the garden. How do you think when she saw the garden, what do you think she felt? Yeah. She was amazed. So she would walk through the garden, and they were kind of getting to know each other, right? They're walking through the garden, and Eve says, "Oh my God, there's this little bug that's crawling around." And Adam says, "You mean the ant?" Walked around and saw, what else, she see next? What do you think? Saw another little bug like this, and Adam said, "That's just a beetle, Eve." Each time she would go against, there were so many different trees. She said, "Oh my God, look at this huge tree." That's an oak tree. "Look at this tree, look at these beautiful leaves." That's just a maple. What are you getting so excited about? You ever have people like this? So they go, so I've heard there's this one family I met, and there was one kid that when they went to different places, she was the one who got excited. And everyone else was like, "Bah, meh, bah, bah. Here, you're going to do like the face with me. Just go, meh, meh, meh. You could be like the Adam, okay? Some of you could be Eve and some of you Adam. So they keep going, they saw, what did they see? They see the hummingbird. Bzz. Oh my God, did you see the wings on that thing? Do you see how fast it went? And Adam said, big deal, it's just a little tiny bird. Okay? And they kept on going around. And at a certain point, Eve says, you know what, Adam, I have to tell you, I know you're not used to other human beings. You haven't been around a lot of people. So why don't we sit down and have a little conversation? Now you see all this beautiful garden. I know you've been in it. I know you're used to it. But this is my first time. And it's really, really exciting for me. It's a really wonderful thing to see all this wonderful garden. But you have a special thing that you have never done before. So even though Adam had seen the garden, what had he never done before? Had he ever seen it with Eve before? Isn't it more special when you have a happy thing or you do something to do it with someone else? Doesn't that make it more special? So Eve said, you know what, you've all seen this, yeah, but you've never seen it with me. You've never seen it through my eyes. And so she said, I want you to sit here, okay? I know you've looked out at that sky and you've seen this garden, you've seen the fish and all the things that I'm experiencing. So let's just sit here and not say anything. No more mehs and fez and blez, okay? Just want you to sit here. And we're going to watch the sky. And they watched the sky, and over the Garden of Eden, the sun started to dip down. You ever see a sunset before? It dipped down. What colors happen in the sky? It's the sun. Some reds, pinks. And they said orange and yellow, and they sat down and they held hands over there and they watched the sky. And they didn't say anything. And they just watched it. And for a moment, Adam remembered what it was like to see it for the very, very first time. And he watched Eve's face light up. You know, when you see something amazing, make your amazing face. Without saying anything. And Adam realized he was feeling, even though he had seen it before, he was feeling it in himself too. And he could see a tear coming down his eyes, right? He felt so much better. And he realized, even though the world is full of beautiful things, sometimes we can forget them. Sometimes we can forget. You know who reminds us adults out here how beautiful and how wonderful the world is? You guys do. Did you ever see anything for the first time that maybe your parents saw before? Any parents here ever bring their children to a place that was special to them when they were younger? Some of you even coming here to our family service, maybe you remember that, I don't know. Yeah. To New York City. Yeah, it was maybe not your mom's first time, but it might have been your first time, right? Yeah. Yeah. And you went to Disneyland. Yeah. The beach. Ooh, I love it. Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, for a lot of parents of my generation, Chuck E. Cheese was the best. But they got rid of the animatronics or something. Yeah. On an airplane. Now, that is a great example. You know, sometimes we forget. People that travel all the time, you forget. Oh, what are you going to tell me? Yeah. A cruise! Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah. What is it? On Southwest, not even just an airline, it's Southwest Airlines. Yeah. On a road trip, yeah, a lot that brings back a lot of memories. The Bahamas, oh my, you guys are world travel. I don't even have to tell you anything. On a jet, like a fighter jet? Oh, like a regular plane. Okay, yeah, that would be I wouldn't want to go on a fighter jet. I think I'd need the barf bag. On a helicopter. Oh, I'm not getting on any helicopter. You didn't really go on a helicopter, did you? True story. In Niagara Falls, they did a wedding down there. They said, you know, you can come back and we have weddings in helicopters. I said, never call me again. It's a true story. What is it? Motorcycle, yeah. All right, last one.
I actually flew a plane when I was 3 years old.
You flew a... Oh, now I'm really scared. You said he flew a plane.
I actually did.
Like you put your hands on the wheel. Oh my gosh. I'm glad not to have been in that plane. When you think about it, I want you, the parents, to see the kids. That helps, and the grandparents helps us to see the world. And I want you to remember, you're like Eve. You are showing us. And when you show your excitement, it helps us. All right, you guys can go sit down. Yeah, Benny, yeah. Oh, the Jets? Yeah, that's a good idea. What is it? An egg shaker. Oh, that's probably Cantor's. Thank you. See how good they are? They found the egg shaker. All right. Okay, so where were we, Andy?
Where were we?
I think we're ready for the shofar. That's what we're ready for. Okay.
Right.
So we need to learn about the different sounds the shofar makes. Sorry, I didn't turn it off. We're going to hear, what are the sounds the shofar makes?
I believe it's tekiah,
Tikiyah. Everyone say tikiyah. Tikiyah. Oh, great.
shvarim,
Shivarim.
shua,
And this is the hard one. True. You have to count it 9 times.
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Repeat after me. Tekiah. Try it. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Shvarim, shvarim. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Now together we're going to say Tekiah Gedolah, the big Tekiah. Let's see how long we can keep that going. Ready? Tekiah I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
So what do you think? Should we hear the shofar?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Stephen Glickman, who is a 3rd-generation shofar blower. He's already training his son there, Eli, to be 4th generation. We'll have to see how many, maybe it goes back past your grandfather, I don't even know. Okay, so if anyone wants to come closer to hear the shofar, you can come. Did you take the shofar on the plane with you? Oh, it stayed in Buffalo, okay. All right, so if anyone wants to hear, we're gonna hear all 3 calls. And let's look at the page with them so we can help with the call. Page 17. Okay, so we remember all the different names of the calls, okay? So the first one, get yourself situated. All right, we're going to do the first one, which is the kind of the short, long one. Tikiya. Okay, ready? Tikiya. All right, what's next? What comes next? Anyone know what comes next? What comes next? Yes. Shivarim. Shiveries, okay? Shivarim. Okay, and what's the last one? What do we got? True. Well, now we're not ready for the Tikiya Gedolah. What's the next one? True ah. Okay. True ah. Okay, now we're ready. Let's stand up for this one. This is the Tikiya Gedolah. And who here has a watch that wants to time? Stephen over here. I'll tell you a story about his dad over here. Joe and I, we went around to different senior living places on yesterday. And we were at the Garden House, which has a lot of people with dementia. And one of the women after, she points out, he's turning red. I think that's a genetic thing, right? Here we go. Ready? Here we go. We're going to have, if he's going to do it, we're going to have to do it nice and loud. Ready? Tikiya Gedolah. Tikiya Gedolah.
Shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy New Year. A happy, happy, happy New Year.
Okay, before we go, let's see. We have a couple other things. Let's do. Should we do Lashana Tova?
We did at the end. There's another turning opportunity.
Oh yeah, let's do turning. So we're going to go back. We need our spinners.
Page
again.
12. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care. That's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care. That's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. We turn to those who need our care. That's called tzedakah. We turn to those who need our care. That's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way.
All right, let's give a big, big thank you to Andy Simons, who is traveling. Every year he comes here. Believe it or not, he does have a day job, you know. But thank you for coming and helping us out every single year. It's very special. So we're just going to have one more song. And then afterwards, what's going to happen is in about 15 minutes, we're going to walk across to a neighbor's, across the street, Indian Trail Drive. One of the neighbors opens their home to us, so we're going to do a special service called Tashlich. Usually we would do bread, but we're going to take little pebbles, because it's a little bit better for the environment. And in that way, we kind of get rid of all the bad stuff in our life. We just throw it away. We say, we're going to do better. We're going to do better, okay?
I'm not going to sing as we go.
Yeah, oh, and Andy's going to join us there. And I think there's going to be some apples and honey afterwards. Also, Sherry Jo Reich over here in this beautiful tallis. You see this beautiful tallis? She's going to be over here in the next 10 minutes. If anyone wants to practice blowing the shofar, you'll have an opportunity. We do have some wipes, and anyone that wants to see. The trick to doing a shofar blow, put your lips together and go. Don't put your mouth on the shofar. It's more like, anyone play an instrument here, like a trombone, things like that? Any of the metal ones, it's very, the horns, it's very similar to that. Okay, and then just a few announcements. We have paper bags to collect for our food drive, so if you want to collect and go to Wegmans, Tops, and put some food, we have a major high holiday food drive. And then next Saturday, a week from Saturday, we have our family service again at 3 o'clock. But on behalf of Congregation Shir Shalom, we're very, very happy for you to be here. So let's do Shana Tova.
Lishana Tova Tikatevu. Lishana Tova Tikatevu. Lishana Tova Tikatevu. La 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 la.
So anyone that would like to blow the shofar, come over here to Sherry Jo, and she's going to help you out. She's got a couple of cool shofars here too. And please, if you have it, if you're new or you're old, introduce yourself to the people around you.
So I'll play when we get down there. I'm not going to play as we walk.